So coming to the podium now is Ostap Dzyndra. He's the founder of Build and Restore. And some of you might recognize him from last year because we talked about a project that was funded that has been concluded in Mexicali. So that was a wonderful thing. But now we're looking taking our sights towards Peru. But before we go to Peru, tell us about Build and Restore.
Yes, good morning. Build and Restore is committed to organizing volunteers as we seek to engage young and young at heart in the line of service.
And this particular project that's going to be happening in Peru, what is that all about?
You know, I saw a level of self-sacrificing generosity in Peru that I had not seen before, and it captivated my attention, and I said, Lord, help us to help these people to finish building this church. How do we do that? Well, let's get everyone involved. You'll see some pictures on the screen of the progress of the project. When the people came out with shovels and picks and they said, listen, we got to get this work done. We got to break the ground. We got to start working on the concrete. And one by one, people came to contribute. When I saw church members coming in on scooters and there was bags of concrete hanging off the back, they said, continue to build. We've got another bag of cement. Tomorrow we'll find another one. That to me was just a reminder of the story of the widow, when she gave that mite. And I was just so inspired that year after year we've gone back and we said, Lord, what else can we do?
Now there's something special about this particular church and the intent for its outreach. Tell us about why they're building it. It's like a 2- or 3-story building.
Yes, it's a very large structure, and the goal is threefold: to have community outreach projects happening at this location all week long. The church will be open every single day because the school next door is going to utilize the facility for classroom space, for the cafeteria downstairs. And so outreach happens every Sunday, whether it's medical outreach, whether it's a children's program. And they have just gone above and beyond to make sure that the doors of this church will remain open so that the community can be blessed.
So these are people whose annual salary is extremely little, and yet they're giving everything so that they can have this church facility.
Yes. I saw an incredible amount of generosity happening as the church pulled themselves together and they said, what can we do? Some were out on the street selling food as a way to generate income to buy building supplies. Some went home and then said, well, what else can I do with my property? What else can I plant? What else can I grow that I can sell at the market to bring in more money? They were able to raise over $56,000 by themselves to initiate this project.
Amen. So we're looking forward to what's going to transpire and bring that project to conclusion. But Build and Restore not only serves and provides that kind of service around the world, we also do that right here at home. And in fact, just in advance of the convention this week, Build and Restore partnered with Youth for Jesus. So I want you to hear this because we do so much more together than we do separately. And did what for SALT Outreach that we heard about last night?
Yes, last night you heard about SALT Outreach and the work that they're doing here in the city of Orlando, and we thought what a good idea to get the young people together and head out to SALT, to their facilities, to work on their facility, to repair washers and dryers, to clean up the facility, to fix the shower trailer, the laundry trailer, give them a little bit of a boost in the work that they're able to do. So just in the short 2 days that we were able to volunteer on their facility, we were able to increase their capacity by 40%.
Wow, that's incredible. Interesting, and I don't know that we all even think about this. You actually worked on mailboxes?
We did. One of the largest challenges of getting someone that's unsheltered, homeless, back into a home or a shelter or a place where they can transition and find a job and things like that is you need a mailbox. You need a physical address to receive mail, to receive your food stamp. We don't know these things because we're not usually acquainted with these challenges. But for them, it's a big hurdle to jump over to have a physical mailing address where they can receive their food stamps, their checks, and things like that, apply for a job, get their license from DMV, things like that. And so Salt Outreach has over 400 mailboxes in their facility. And people are able to come, register, get on the waiting list, get their own mailbox, and now they can start getting back into society.